Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. The unofficial translations just dropped on TCB Scans, and it's titled "You Understand Your Own Quirk," Chapter 406. That could be anything. I don't know who that's applying to, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm recording this at 1 in the morning, well, 1:20 in the morning to be specific. It's like the good old days. If anyone remembers back, I think like years ago, I think during like the war and stuff, these chapters would drop very late, at least my time. I'm pretty sure they did. But the last like few months, they've been dropping in the middle of the day, sometimes even in the morning. And it's like, man, so much sunshine, it's beautiful. But no, we're back to waking up at a ridiculous time. I didn't wake up, I just stayed up. And recording unofficial chapters of a manga, because that's what I do. That's my thing. I do a lot of things, but this, My Hero, it's special. My Hero is like the only series that I either stay up till 1 in the morning to react to for the manga, or in the case of the anime, I would stay up till, or sometimes I would just get up early at like 2 a.m. to watch the episodes. It's the only series I think I've ever really done that for. But yeah, anyway, this chapter, I don't really have any predictions, to be honest. I posted some on Twitter. Every week I try to post something fun and random on Twitter before, but they're never right. This week I was like, someone's going to say plus ultra, because we haven't had a plus ultra in a long time. And then I also said, what was the other thing I said? I said Bakugo would do a Detroit Smash. Yeah, that's what it was. Again, I just throw those out there on Twitter every week. I haven't been right yet, really. I was pounding the table for a long time for an all for one flashback. That didn't happen. But yeah, this chapter, no real predictions. It ended off on a pretty hype note with Bakugo being like, I'm your final boss, all for one. So, which is cool because we get to see Bakugo. I guess technically he fought Shigaraki a lot in the stadium that they had floating in the sky, but I mean, Bakugo's never really had his own like sort of villain fight. Even on that one, he had help. So yeah, I'm excited. Again, recording this on tcbscans.com. Let's begin. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Fascinating. We're actually getting sort of like a, by the way, if I look really pale, hold on, let me lower the light real quick. Yeah. Hold on. Still here. I had the light on a little too bright. I'm still kind of pale, but whatever. Lighting at night's hard. Anyway, so we're sort of getting I don't know if you call it a summary or like a panning of different locations, but we're getting a few here. We're getting Shoji and the others who are at the hospital scene. Suppression is complete in front of Central Hospital. Triage for the injured is underway, and arrestees are being transported. Each battlefield connects their hopes together. Yeah, okay, so cool. They're kind of like panning between all of them. Everything is under control on Okudu Island. That's where Gangorka and Selkie and stuff were. Oh, dude, they killed the crap out of that Nomu. They had like javelins and stuff sticking in it. Holy shit. Well, they won. Okay. Cutting to Hagakure and Aoyama. The ground zero for the divide and conquer operation is clean. The heroes are being rescued as we speak. And we're getting, by the way, like, I know there's a lot of discussion about Hagakure, and I just want to approach this from just like, I just want to say like Horikoshi's design for her is so perfect. She's beautiful. I'm just want to say she's like a beautiful character. I love the wild unkempt hair. And here, like, he's covering her up. I don't know whose jacket she grabbed, but she grabbed like a tattered like jacket. She's wearing it. She's still pretty exposed. I'm very curious to see how they're going to animate this, like a semi-transparent Hagakure. But it is cool that in the final moments of this series, she gets to be seen. I think that's cool, personally. So they're cleaning up the plants at that location. The fight at National Togoba Arena continues. No fucking way. Horikoshi is finally showing the Sero location with Ojiro. That is the guy. Okay, so I haven't really commented on this, but for a long time, people have been suspecting that this, not like the Babadook. What's this like guy called? He's the guy with the umbrella. It's supposedly like a folk tale or a folklore or something like that. I'm not sure. I didn't really read up on him. I don't know what his whole deal is, but people are like that. Ghastly. That's the name. Ghastly. And that's what looks like they're fighting here. Are we going to that location right now? The fight at the National Arena continues. It continues. We didn't see it start. I mean, I'm sure they'll show the start of it, but like that guy looks sick. Like this giant hooded, like not hooded, but like he's got a top hat and an umbrella. It looks all dark. He looks like straight out of like who's the guy who made Night Before Christmas? Tim Burton? Yeah, like a Tim Burton production. That looks so cool. And we get Ryukyu here. Cool. Oh man, I if we cut to that, I actually wouldn't mind. I know people would be pissed, but cutting down, we have Hound Dog with Skeptic and Shindo. And is that Miss Joke? Looks like Miss Joke. That's her bandana. Mr. Skeptic has been apprehended and is being escorted now. Okay. Cutting to... Okay, we get some of the 1B students. Evacuation to Shiketsu through the underground system is now complete. The civilians who got stuck in the malfunctioning block are all safe and on the way. Cool. So we get that guy who's like he's kind of like a lizard dude. He's got like... I can't remember his name. And then we get the guy who can transform into black things. I can't remember his name maybe. I'm rusty on the 1B names. We don't see him enough. Sorry about that. And at Gigantomachia's detainment center, no villain standing on the ruins of Jaku Hospital. Cool. See Mudman mopping up the villains. Good job. Oh, it's so cool. We get Sukauchi, who's like... The Sukauchi's expressions this final arc have ranged so much. From like just starting off looking like he's just done with shit. Like he's just got a deadpan dead look in his eye, to being like crying on the verge of like breaking down. And right now he's got this like, he's looking on to these like God rays. He's like with hope. Like he's gone through the ringer, man. Which is, I love how they keep showing him. Like in the grand scheme of things, Sukauchi's not really that important, just being honest. I love him. I love the character, but he's not that important. Yet we're getting his reaction to almost everything, and it's great. I think it's just so cool. Kurogiri disappeared, taking Eraserhead and Present Mike with him. Yeah, so don't forget, we still have 2 other locations to go to. We have Aizawa, Present Mike, and Kurogiri / Shirakumo. And then we still have this location, what do they call it? What arena was it? National Takoba Arena. I'm very curious about that. Horikoshi said a while ago, Sero's in for some cool shit, and I like Sero. Lady Nagant. This full mobilization on our part hinges on the faith in Izuku Midoriya. She's like collapsed on the rooftop still. Izuku Midoriya, she thinks. God, even like in a beat up bandaged state, she's still pretty. Gosh dang it, she's gorgeous. I hope she recovers okay. I'll be honest, she might be the prettiest person in the series. She's right there with Nana. Nana's the prettiest. Who am I kidding? Nana's one. Boom! We got a giant explosion. We have All Might laying on the rooftop. Looking at that explosion is huge. I'm curious to see what the official scans look like, but on this one, it's just a big ball of white. Gets blasted as he's blasting All For One down to the ground. I'm curious to see how much damage this does. Because if I had to guess, like in recent chapters, All For One looks like a 13-year-old. Like 13, 14, probably 13. He looks like just a little bit younger than like Deku in his class. He's so fast, All Might says. By the way, I like that All Might's pupils have appeared in this final arc, but it's thrown me off. It's just so... There's something a little bit unnatural about it, especially now that he's looking dead at like us. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how that's going to look like in motion and stuff. I don't hate it. It's just I'm not used to it, you know. At the brink of death, says the little, I don't know what we call this worm of Edgeshot. By the way, if Edgeshot lives, I'm sorry, I'm calling bullshit, because he made it abundantly clear that doing this, first of all, that doing what he did to Bakugo would kill him, And even if he's like literally a little strand of like yarn right now, like I don't- again, I don't wonder. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like detract from this, but like when he's talking in the anime, is he gonna sound still like a full fledged like adult, like, or is he gonna like? I'm curious because realistically, he shouldn't be able to talk, let alone loudly. But I digress. Uh, at the brink of death, even if only for a brief moment, he left Shigaraki in the dust. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking back to. Oh, is that a new shot? I don't know if I quite remember that shot. That looks sick though. Like Bakugo was doing a drive-by on Shigaraki. That must have been. Maybe I'm just forgetting that one. Um, whoa! This shot is so sick. Whoa. Okay. So we're cutting to Bakugo. He's in the air, and it's like this really cool, like, I don't know if you call it like a fisheye lens, but it's like above Bakugo, you're looking down past Bakugo, you see the crater of where All For One crashed into, like some building or something. Oh, that's a great. I love Horikoshi. Mwah, just he was in the process of learning something new about his quirk. Oh, so it is referring to Bakugo. Okay. Learn about your quirk. What was the title? Whatever. I'll worry about it later. Okay, that looks so sick. And the gauntlet he has on, like the one that's defunct, it's not like gonna blow up or anything. You just see like fire coming out of little holes on it. Like that's so cool. Bakugo looks so sick. Ah, gosh. Good stuff. Keep making use of this side effect. More. Don't stop. What side effect? I guess it'll explain it. That's enough. Says All For One. Who's looking kind of dangly here. He looks kind of scrawny, like a scrawny little kid here. Obviously, it's not like the most close-up detailed shot of him, but like him lying in the rubble right here, it looks like he lost some mass. Like he looks like a little bit younger here. I mean, obviously he just took a big blast and like no shit, he's gonna look younger, but like, yeah. My theory is whatever Bakugo, I do have one theory before we continue. That whatever Bakugo is able to do to All For One, I don't think he'll fully kill / beat All For One, but he's gonna whittle him down to where All For One's a small child, like 4, like the age, whatever age Shigaraki was, and then they're gonna have like an interaction. I've said this for a while, but like I just think that would be the most fitting way for All For One to die. It would be at the hand of Shigaraki, who he kind of fucked over in life. At the same age that he got fucked over by All For One, I just think that'd be like really poetic. At this point, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's thinking that, but I just think that'd be perfect. That's enough, he says. I'll kill him later. Okay, we're cutting back to Deku versus Shigaraki. Oh shit. Okay. So they're flying in the air. He's still kind of locked in with the Black Whip. And oh my god, Shigaraki looking gorgeous here with his long flowing hair. He's like scratching. Is he getting his itch back? He's scratching like behind his ear. I just have to destroy him again and again, Shigaraki thinks. Oh, fine with me. Fine with me. I just have to destroy him again and again. So that's his reaction to it. Okay, so people were actually wondering like what his reaction to Baku coming back was. In the moment, it was brief surprise, but now he's just kind of calm about it. He's like, all right, well, that's fine. I'll just keep destroying him. Because remember, back when they first fought, he's like, I already broke that one. But obviously, like, he's kind of in a childish state there. Anyway, sorry, my mind rambles sometimes. Cutting to Deku, who looks extremely tired. Let's not forget, he did use gear shift again. And that guy warned him. How many times did he say like he could do it? No, he said as soon as he started to use it, he had 3 minutes or whatever, right? Or 5 minutes or something to beat him, or it's over. So the fact that he's used it again, I don't know. Something doesn't add up, but sometimes it's just sort of like, you just chalk it up to anime logic and just kind of move on. I've been keeping some distance and avoiding his attacks thanks to Danger Sense, Deku thinks. But how will I deal with his regeneration? Insta-death, enhanced body. I still don't have the answer. Yeah, I mean, like, power level wise, Shigaraki is like as strong as Deku is. I don't think anyone would disagree that Shigaraki's more powerful. He like the super regeneration. He just has more at his disposal. Deku has just enough, like, of a kit to kind of keep him at bay. But like he's thinking to himself, he can't really overcome him unless Gear Shift is like even more OP than we think. But it wears him. It wears the shit out of it. He's looking exhausted here. My next gear shift will be the last. Okay, yeah, he says it right here. Even if it's a short one, the blowback will prevent me from moving again. Oh shit! If I have to use it, if I use it, I'll have to end things. Time for the final one. Wait, he's gonna do it again? At least he's acknowledging that, like, if he does it again, it's gonna wreck him to the point he won't be able to move. All right, whoa. Okay, is he actually about to do it again? It looks like he's. Oh my god, this panel. Holy shit. Whoa, that's a gorgeous panel. Holy crap. Whoa. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's a. I don't. Would you call this a double spread? No, it's not a double spread. It's just Deku and Shigaraki. That is. Oh, that's this chapter's had some really good artwork. Holy shit. All right, so on the right you have Deku, who's sort of like got his hand. Both characters I'm about to talk about have their hand in the front. Deku's just face down, and you see him like kind of have his other hand over, and he's about to like do gear shift, and you see the second user behind him, like the vestige of him. And then on the other side, you have Shigaraki. He's got the hand up, and you see that gross whole hand, you know, a little like. Anyway, I always wondered, how do you clean that? Like, is it like you stick a cotton swab in there? Like, I don't know. Gross to think about. Anyway, he sticks his hand up and he's smiling. He looks gorgeous. He has to be one of the most handsome, like, shonen villains ever. Like, holy shit. Go ... Going down. Go beyond. Oh, I was so close. Oh, damn it. I was so close to my prediction. I said plus ultra. I should have said go beyond / plus ultra. Oh my god. I actually almost had one, guys. Okay. We get another. There's two. There's two great pages back to back. So go, you have Deku and Shigaraki, and then beyond, it's Bakugo and All for One. Oh, that's so sick. Everyone's pointing their hand in a different way, by the way. Deku's is down, Shigaraki's is up, Bakugo's is to the side, and then All for One's is to the other side. That is so cool. That's just a nice little... Horikoshi does fun, symmetrical things like that, and I love that. All for One's getting ready to do an attack, though, and he looks so pissed. He's got like a Neanderthal kind of look going on. He's definitely like 10-ish years old now. Because, like, I don't want to be mean, but you know how some kids, like, before they hit puberty, they're still kind of growing into their lanky, like, kid body. Like, boys especially, they kind of have, like, that dopey forehead where they kind of look like a Neanderthal. Like, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from All for One here. He looks pissed, though. These are all so detailed. These are really good panels. All right, I gotta keep going. Whoa. So what looks like All for One's doing, he's launching some sort of propulsion from his hand. That looks like Koichi's quirk. Can I just say that? That looks like Koichi's slide and glide. But with the ring on the hand and propelling himself forward here. Obviously, All for One's is doing way more than Koichi's does, but like, he's starting to blast through buildings. He's making a beeline for Shigaraki, apparently. Bakugo looks surprised. Says, damn it. Ignored once again. Dude, Bakugo, he looks so sick. There's not only twinkles around him, but like parts of his body even look explodey. They're not exploding, but his teeth even have like they're jutting out like in exploding ways. That's so cool. He went beyond me, literally. All right. All right. That's a little on the nose, but like, he went beyond me, literally. That's so fucking stupid, but I love it. All right, I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for like dumb jokes like that. That's good. He went beyond me, literally. He thinks to himself. Yeah, all for one, just like a torpedo, like a missile. He's just done. He's like, all right, I've had enough of like messing with these people. I'm going to get my boy, my body. He's not as strong as Endeavor or Dark Shadow. Not a priority right now. It's a good thing he thought that to himself and didn't say it. Can you imagine if he said that? Like, he says as he's flying away, like, you're not as strong as Endeavor or Dark Shadow. I'm not dealing with you. Bro, we would get a Sports Festival 2.0 where he's just losing it. Although, I don't know. Give credit, Bakugo some credit here. He's actually pretty level-headed and, like, seems to have matured heavily. He's not the same Bakugo as back then, but still. He's a prideful man, okay? He's not as strong as Endeavor or Dark Shadow. I don't know. I mean, Dark Shadow is strong. That's debatable. In this current state, I feel like Bakugo could go toe-to-toe with Endeavor. Obviously, Endeavor has lost an arm, but anyway. He's flying. Yeah, I can't really gauge exactly what age he's supposed to be right here. He kind of looks the same. He looks a little younger. Anyway, he doesn't even come close to All Might. Oh shit, dude, he's just railing on him in his head. Like, holy shit, calm down, bro. Like, he doesn't come close to All Might. Imagine if he was saying all this. Bakugo would just mop the floor. I won't let him speed up the rewinding process. He has no right. No fate. He's nothing but a pebble. I love the disrespect he's giving him in his mind. And I feel like we're about to get a smackdown of Bakugo destroying him. Nothing but a wee pebble. What's that from? Like, what's this? Tripped up by a wee pebble? I can't remember what that's from. It's like Game of Thrones. Anyway. Bakugo. Oh my god, the art. The art. Bakugo looking sick. Like, legitimately, oh my god, Horikoshi's cooking. He's cooking with the art this chapter. Close up of Bakugo. He's got one eye squinted, one eye wide open. There's little sweat bubbles around him just kind of bursting like... If there's a Super Saiyan like mode of this universe, this is as close as like you're gonna get. Well, this and like Deku when he was doing the whole rewind thing with Eri, that was pretty close. But it finally clicked. It's all about the pain. Whoa! The sweat concentrated on the palms flows through my whole body. It hurts. It hurts like hell. Mastering that is the key to unleashing. What's the interval between images? Wait, did I read that in the right order? What's the interval between twinges? But where does it hurt the most? Mastering that is the key to unleashing secondary explosions. Okay, sorry, I read it out of order there. This shot of Bakugo, he looks like... Alright, there's two things going on here. His expression is of utter just like... Here's the thing about Bakugo. I find this interesting. So, throughout the whole series, you know, when Bakugo is like fighting something, he's smiling, but it's like kind of an angry, like, I'm gonna frickin' shred you kind of like smile. This smile is almost like... It's got like happiness to it. It's got like glee, like a exuberance of joy that he's about to whoop some ass. Like, it's different. It's still it's totally Bakugo, but it's different, you know? I like that. Mastering the secondary explosions. And then the other part that's going on here is we're seeing like veins or like the pain going through his whole body. Good visuals. Good visuals all around. Whoa. Holy shit. Whoa. Whoa, I got kind of goosebumps. Like, it just kind of hit me right now. Like, what's actually happening? All for one, still speeding through these buildings. And by the way, he's got a gigantic forehead. And his eyes are like wide. Maybe that's just the speed he's going. It's like making his hair fly back, and like it's the G forces of it. But Bakugo, you see the explosions of him coming toward him, and then he hits the ground. I don't know if he's been able to fully control this yet. He hits the ground and he starts rolling. What's that? All for One thinks to himself. Ouch. I'm so fast. I can't even stop. Ouch. I told you can't even control it. Oh my god. Bakugo, please don't hurt yourself though. I get it, like, but frick. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm delirious at this hour. But what's happening right now is insane. Like, guys, we're just to take a step back. We're at a point after a year of him being dead. Bakugo is back, and he's going toe to toe, like keeping up with All for One, who just in his mind was talking all this shit. Like, nah, he's not All Might. He's not even Endeavor or Dark Shadow. He nothing. And he's flying through, and he looks to his right, and there's this explodey boy we all love being like, ha ha ha! You know, like, oh, that's so fucking funny. I'm sorry for cussing, but it's true. It's so funny. I love it. Dude, he's like spinning on the ground. He looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. He's like Just who is that? Who is this brat? Why does All for One look so derpy? He looks like an old man all of a sudden. Look at his face. If you zoom in on his face, he like the G-force is making him all wrinkly, and he's like got like wrinkles down his neck. He looks like an old man. Horikoshi's art is so good. It's so expressive. Anyway, Bakugo just starts cartwheeling, blows it through a building next to him, as All for One's thinking to himself, who are you? Oh, that's great. So Izuku, can I still catch up to you? Wow. Tying it all back. Remember when he first had the awakening, back when he was fighting Shigaraki, and he thought to himself, can I still catch up to you? How weird. Feels like I could even surpass you right now. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Oh my god. This panel. So Bakugo, oh, that's so freaking cool. Oh, Horikoshi just sprinkling extra like fun in terms of like the setting. So he could have like any other person could have just had like him fly in and blow up and hit All for One. But no, and as they're flying through, he goes through a building and you don't see him. You don't see what happens. As they keep moving, it cuts now to like a window, and you see Bakugo on the other side of the window in the building, who's doing the cartwheel, and he's got his hands like spinned or like twisted, and he's got this look on his face as half of his body is moving so fast it's a blur. He's literally like the blue blur is Sonic. What is this? The orange blur? Trademark it, Horikoshi. The orange blur. That looks so sick. And All for One looks to the side, just with a grimace on his face. Oh my god. And we're cutting to one of the evacuation centers. Dear. And it's Bakugo's parents. Dear, Katsuki is... No, I can't look. He's fighting that guy. Dad, but what? So I'm so sorry. Is the last name, is it Bakugo? Is that no, Bakugo? I can't remember if Bakugo is his first name or Kachan is his first name. Or is it Katsuki? Katsuki Bakugo. No, so Katsuki's his first name. I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I always just call him Bakugo, so I don't even think about it. But anyway, his parents, no, I can't look. He's fighting that guy, the dorky dad who is clearly the submissive one in the relationship because the mom's the gung-ho one. We have to watch it because she says, right now, our kid. Oh, she's crying. Dude, this is like Bakugo shining. Just like everything about this chapter is just like Bakugo, Bakugo. Like, oh my god, dude. His mom's so pretty, by the way. She's crying. She's like, all right now, our kid must be smiling like he always does. He is smiling, you're right. You know your boy. And you see the look on all for one's face. He's looking pissed. I love it. God, I love this. Is such a fun, like, I see all these people on Twitter like bashing the like various parts of this finale. Guys, hot take. It's just fucking fun. It's just Horikoshi being like, what is the funnest thing I can do right now? What is the coolest thing I can do right now? But wait, there's more. How do I tie in a beautiful narrative to tie all these plot threads together while I do that? And that's what he's doing, man. It happened again? Why is this pebble making me angrier than All Might? Angrier than All Might. Is he saying it happened again because back when... does he have the memories of when Shigaraki got pissed off by him? Because that did just happen. Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god, the second user again! Oh, they look alike. They're drawing attention to it! What is happening? You're looking for Yoichi, Demon Lord. He's gone. You killed him. So, oh my god, are we getting an All for One flashback? Wait, this is when he was like holding him on the debris, like, and that was that scene where like All for One was crying. Are we finally getting like an explanation to that? They look alike. You're looking for Yoichi, Demon Lord, as he's being choked. He's gone. You killed him. And this oh my god, this is so cool. Like it's a silhouette of like All for One. But like you could just see through his like eyes and like no, like that's so cool. What a shot. Feeling hatred means remembering all of this. So that's why he is to blame. At that time, if he hadn't reached his hand. As we see the second user reaching out to Yoichi, grabbing his hand. Oh shit, and the parallel. Yo, oh my god. Wow. Okay, so yeah, him reaching out to Yoichi, and then right below it, it's Bakugo and Deku when they did that swing move, grabbing on. Oh, that's so sick. Boom! The one I hate the most is ... As we get perhaps one of the coolest looking attacks Bakugo's ever done. I don't even know, like, there's no name to it, just boom. But like, that's so cool. As he cartwheels in front of him, you see boom, and then like he's doing like a T pose, like he's got his whole arms and legs spread. He's just flying away from his own explosion. Oh, this is. I feel so bad for Studio Bones. They have so many like amazing jaw-dropping moments to animate. This is so cool. The one I hate the most is ... And you see All for One go flying. Blat, he hits a building. And then you see Bakugo, who like. I don't. Is he like trying to? Is he? I don't even know. It looks like he's like bouncing back, but he's like flipping with the explosions. Dude, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh shit! It's all your fault, Kudo. Is that the second user's name, Kudo? And by the way, All for One looking crazy here. Memories fuzzy, Gramps. I'm Kachan of the Bakugos, you dumbass. Oh my god. Has he ever said his own name before? Kachan? I don't think he's ever introduced himself as Kachan of the Bakugos. Okay, so the family name is Bakugo. Alright, well that explains that. Oh my god. The world is watching him. Dude, that's sick. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much cool things about this chapter. All right, well, they're here now. We have All For One once again. So All Might made him smile so much that it ripped his cheeks. Now he's yelling so much that it's ripping his cheeks. It's all your fault, Kudo. So that's the, I assume. Oh shit! Very fascinating. Okay, so we know the second user's name now, Kudo. They drew attention to the fact that Bakugo looks like him. I guess we got to put a pin in that. Like, I'm not on board with the time travel theory shenanigans because there's just too much there that really hasn't been set up. But like, it is fascinating that they even draw attention to the fact they look alike. But anyway, so now we know that that's kind of what triggered Shigaraki back then. Was this guy who's resisting him kind of looked like the guy who he has this big grudge against. I will say that's not really something that that's not really a seed they planted that long ago. Like, that was sort of the first time we even knew that All For One had a grudge, this heavy of a grudge against the second user. Not a huge deal, but it's not like, I'm not going to say it's out of the blue, but it is sort of like, just sort of manifesting here in the 11th hour. But it makes sense. Like, the logic checks out that if the second user didn't do what he did, One For All wouldn't have been born. I am still curious, by the way. And I don't know if they'll ever explain this. I'm sure a lot of you have stopped watching at this point, but hey, I like to ramble. This is something I've thought about for a while. How did Yoichi know that A, he had a stockpile quirk, and B, that he could pass it on? And C, if they knew that, like, when did it happen? Like, you know, there's like a lot of questions about it. Like, because even All Might, when he was talking about the story, Yoichi didn't know he had that. Like, no one knew he had that power. It just sort of like accidentally happened. And here's the thing, like, if Kudo, as we now know him by, received it accidentally somehow, how would he know that he then therefore had, like, this new blossoming power within him, to which he would then pass on to a new guy? I kind of think we're really in need of a backflash. Like, I think that now, I know I've been hammering the table for it, but I think now is the time to have something explained. Because I feel like there's some plot holes a little bit that, like, if they don't explain it, it's fine. Just kind of leave it up to imagination. But it'd be nice to, like, know the true origins of the quirk. Because we keep seeing flashes of the past. Brief moments. We're now learning that he has this huge grudge because of, like, things that happened. We know that scene where he's crying and stuff. Can we just have, like, a chapter or two just showing that? I really think that would be good. That'd be very beneficial. If not, though, it's fine. This chapter is badass. Bakugo throwing down against All For One, who is definitely on the hook. If Bakugo is out trying to cast and reel in an All For One, come here. Yeah, come on. Reeling it. He's succeeded. For sure. So yeah. This chapter is great. I love it. I'm caught on the Bakugos, you dumbass. This was a very bad. It's sort of the meme people were saying on, you know, Twitter and Discord and stuff. Like, this was the day that All For One had a very, 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 very bad day, where nothing went his way. It's just getting worse for him. I'll tell you that much. Great chapter. Great chapter. The Bakugo kicking ass. Great visuals. I don't even know what I'll use for the thumbnail. I kind of want to use the one where he's cartwheeling in front of All for One. I kind of want to use that one because it's so cool and unique, especially behind the window. I don't know. I'll pick a good one. There's a lot. Some of these double spreads are great with deku and shigaraki. I'm not going to do the deku and shigaraki one. That'd be disingenuous to Bakugo. This is definitely... Bakugo is being on the thumbnail because this is like his chapter to shine. So that's for sure. All right. I'll end the recording now. I'm at 40 minutes. This is one of the longer recordings I've had in a while. I'm sure the 10 of you who are still watching, or the 5 of you, maybe having it on in the background, you're just kind of letting it play all the way. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. And every comment you guys leave, I read. And yeah, like you guys help me sort of kind of guide my own thoughts sometimes. Like I'll say things in the video and you guys will respond to them, and it's just great. And I can't thank you enough. And it's gonna suck when this is all over. I won't be able to have that anymore. But yeah, that's for a different day. There's a saying. I got this from Kung Fu Panda. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow, a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. All right. Hope you guys had a good one and enjoy this chapter 2. Until next time, it's been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.